In the animated short Frozen Fever, Elsa's relentless sneezing and subsequent ice magic mishaps can be humorously interpreted as a form of intoxication, not from alcohol, but from an overwhelming combination of fever, stress, and perhaps a touch of magical overexertion. As she attempts to orchestrate the perfect birthday for Anna, her meticulous plans quickly unravel due to her deteriorating health. Each sneeze, instead of merely being a cold symptom, becomes a magical outburst, producing chaotic miniature snowmen, snowgaze, and ice sculptures that wreak havoc. This loss of control over her powers, often resulting in increasingly absurd situations, mirrors the impaired coordination and unpredictable behavior of someone under the influence. Elsa's growing disorientation and increasingly erratic judgment throughout the short also lend themselves to this interpretation. Despite her rising fever and obvious magical side effects, she stubbornly insists on continuing with her elaborate plans, refusing to rest or acknowledge the escalating chaos. Her heightened emotions, swinging from determined cheerfulness to growing exhaustion and frustration, can be likened to the emotional lability associated with intoxication. She becomes less self-aware, pushing herself beyond her limits and exacerbating the magical mess, much like someone whose judgment is clouded by an intoxicating substance. Furthermore, Anna and Kristoff's reactions to Elsa's progressively wilder magic reflect the exasperation and concern of those dealing with an impaired, loved one. They try to manage the increasingly chaotic party, guide Elsa, and prevent further mishaps, often with little success. Their attempts to rein her in, or gently encourage her to stop, are met with a determined, if feverish, insistence from Elsa that she's fine. This dynamic of a well-meaning but out-of-control individual creating problems for those around them is a classic comedic trope often associated with intoxication, even if the intoxicant here is a magical cold. Ultimately, Elsa's drunkenness in Frozen Fever serves as a whimsical yet effective narrative device to highlight the comedic chaos of a well-intentioned plan gone awry. Her magical malfunctions and the ensuing pandemonium provide much of the short's humor, while also subtly demonstrating the dangers of pushing oneself too far, whether due to illness or overwhelming perfectionism. It's a clever way to show a character losing control in a light-hearted manner, allowing her to exhibit behaviors that, in a different context, would strongly suggest a state of inebriation.